as the final 20 minutes of the first movie. A lot of it's different. There are some interesting bits. There are some bits I didn't like, I'll admit that. I did find some kind of boring. But yeah, a lot of it was quite fun. And a lot of it also explained the coincidence. It made the coincidence in the first film less stupid. It made it make more sense, which I liked a lot.
You said the film has no life of its own, that you have to have seen the first film a million times to get it, which I would disagree with, because as I've already mentioned, it had been a year since I've seen the first film, and I couldn't really remember it, and I still really love the film, with the exception of the final scene. The final scene only had a few good bits in it. In general, the review just didn't feel like it had been thought through enough. As I've already pointed out, there were a ton of inconsistencies, and times when he just seemed to be being, I hate this, but he always seemed to be being intentionally stupid. Now, I've seen a lot of his reviews, and I know he's very intelligent. He picks up on things that I myself would not have picked up on watching films. But I spent the whole time watching this. It actually gave me an insight into how he feels about these films, because I had no idea why he was saying these things. These things just didn't make sense. They didn't tally up. Especially when he contradicted himself. That was the worst bit. That made me wonder if he just sat down, if he just had a grudge against this film, and he just sat down, taken everything about the film he could think of, and then just said, okay, this is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid, without really thinking it through himself. I don't mean to be insulting, but that's how it came across, and maybe there's some kind of explanation for this. I don't know. Maybe if he sees this, he'll respond to it and, like, explain it. But for now, that review just didn't make sense. The rest of his reviews are very good. Even the ones of the films that I like, the ones I disagree with. Because he puts, like, The Lion King, I didn't agree with that. I liked The Lion King. But he put forth his points well. His points made sense. He wasn't just randomly going, this is stupid, this is stupid, this is stupid. And also, he didn't seem to be resorting to shock tactics so much. I got the impression he was saying this is one of the worst sequels ever, purely for shock tactics. Like, when he said this film is a disaster, and you'd have more fun looking at the movie poster. He doesn't say that in a lot of his other reviews, but he did it here. And I can't help but wonder if it was to cover up the fact that he didn't seem to have done much real work here. He didn't seem to have a grudge against the film, and was trying to justify it. Unlike in his other reviews where he has genuine reasons for disliking the film, he puts them forth in an intelligent manner and he explains what he's doing. Hopefully he won't make a review like this again. I've seen his list of reviews to come and I'm looking forward to all of them, even the ones like The Incredibles, which I like. But it'll be interesting to see why he didn't like the film, and it might actually change my outlook on the film itself, because his points are always really interesting, and they're often things that I and many other people miss when we watch the film. So it's good to see these things. It's good to, like, have your liking of a film challenged. But when it's done in an intelligent way, when it's done this way, it's just not great. I'm sorry, but this wasn't much of a review. Keep making reviews, Matthew. I love most of them. But please, don't make the mistakes you made here. Don't make another review like you're Back to the Future 2 one.